Hi, you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. I'm just working from the kitchen tonight, doing my waffle blanket. I have my other blankets too, my other projects. This is the ripple stitch, and this is the ripple stitch. I might do that in a little bit. I was trying to see how much I could get done in maybe a half an hour before bed. It's been a busy day for me, but a good day. Hope you all had a good day too. Got some cleaning done, some of the pantry cleaned and organized. I still have more to do. And then got some homemade Hershey fudge made. I got some soup beans in the Instant Pot. I also made those today. It's been productive. Great day. I think the time change has definitely helped make me feel like I get up early and start working, doing some things, and I feel really accomplished by noon. I've gotten several things done. I still have a lot to do in the pantry, cleaning out and organizing. I'm trying to take a room a day and do as much as I can of the deep cleaning just before I have to go back to work next week. Thank you. Welcome in, you guys. Thanks for being here. This is my angel waffle blanket I'm making. Angel white. This is called Angel. One of my many projects I'm working on. This is the waffle stitch, if you guys are familiar. Based on double crochets mainly, just placed differently on either side. This side you put in 2 double crochets in the top of each of these 2 stitches here, right there and there. And you go a double crochet around the post in front of it. And then on this side you will end with 2 double crochets in the top of these 2 stitches. before chaining 3 and turning your work. Hello. Just go into that top of that stitch and then chain 3 here, and then turn your work. And this side we start out with 2 double crochets in the top of these 2 stitches here. It may be hard to see with this white, but you just go down into the top right here, the 2nd stitch and the 3rd stitch with double crochets, and then 2 double crochets around the post, 2 posts, and then it changes to 1 double crochet into the top of this stitch that sits back a little bit, and then 2 around the post. So it's 2 posts on this side and 1 on this side. This forms your waffle. And it's repetitive. Once you get going, it's pretty much easy. Very little thought. Whereas this one, this ripple, you have to really pay attention, because I've had to pull this out a couple of times. You have to count your stitches and make sure they line up. But it is pretty. I like this one, the ripple stitch. But if you don't want to put much thought into it and you want something repetitive, the waffle is a great stitch to work with. Oh, thank you. What's that comment? Thanks for being here, you guys. So double crochet into the top of the stitch and 2 around the post. Hello, Bemis Crochet, welcome in. We're just working on this. It's called Angel White. Angel is the color. It's a real velvety, soft yarn. And I'm making a baby blanket with this. I'm gonna go 2 around the post. One into the top of the stitch. Thank you. 2 around the post, 1 into the top of the stitch, 2 around the post, into the top. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it all white or do a border that has color to it. I'm not sure. I think an all white would look really pretty, but also a little color would look pretty. I need to go to the store, pick up some more white and off-white when Hobby Lobby has some sales. That's where I bought the last yarn. One in the top of the stitch, 2 around the post, and then on this side you're going to end with 3 double crochets. 1 in the top here, this one on the top, and then this one. And then you chain 3 and turn your work. Excuse me. And then this side, you just start again. You go into this, not this side chain, but the second one there. Do double crochet into the top of that one. And then 1 around the post. You're going in front with a double crochet. And double crochet into the top of these next 2 stitches there. And then 1 around the post. on 2 at the top and 1 post. 2 at the top. 1 post. This yarn is so easy to work with. Just glides through your crochet hook so easily. The other off-white that I'm using, it's more difficult to work with. It's thicker, if you can hear it. It's just a little bit more difficult to work with. I will finish the blankets with it, but then I don't think I'll purchase that one anymore. I think I'll stick to the softer, more velvety yarn. Hello. I was telling everybody in my live that it's been a productive day since the time change. We changed our clocks and put them back an hour. And I've been getting up earlier and starting my day earlier. And I feel so accomplished by noon. So today I was able to clean out more of the pantry. Made soup beans. They're in the Instant Pot. I made homemade Hershey fudge. Swept. I mean, just like I don't know what happened to me. So motivated to do stuff. I love it. I'll take it. Sometimes you don't have that energy. And then tomorrow, I'm trying to do 1 room a day challenge for myself, like a fall cleaning challenge, because I go back to work next week on night shift, and so I'm trying to do big, deep cleaning on these rooms. And the pantry has taken me, I'm doing a couple shelves a day and wiping things off and going through things. That way it's not too overwhelming. Just take a section at a time. You're looking for a baby Santa hat pattern. Oh my gosh. I don't know of one, but that sounds adorable. I bet you could look on Etsy or Pinterest. They got some cute patterns on there. it's hard to believe that Christmas is right around the corner. I need one of those crochet spinners. My yarn just goes everywhere. And then we're back to the end again, where we end this side with a double crochet in the last two top of these stitches. Then you chain 3 and turn your work. Double crochet into the top of these first 2 stitches, leaving this side. There's 1 and 2, and you do 2 around the post. And then you change to 1 in the top of the next stitch and 2 around the post. One in the top. So let me move that down a little bit, and then 2 around the post. And the top, 2 around the post. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. One in the top of this stitch, 2 around the post. It's very repetitive once you get going. You can kind of get just lost in your crochet because it's so repetitive. There you go, 1 in the top again, 2 around the post. was a little knot in that yarn. Hopefully that stays together. I've found that some skeins will have that little knot sometimes and it pulls right apart. I probably should have checked that to make sure it was tight. I got a little bit of white left. And then as soon as I finish that ball of yarn, then I'll move on to one of my other projects. Did you guys see the full moon tonight? The last 2 nights it's been really full. I bet the coyotes are going crazy tonight. I made this chocolatey, decadent Hershey cocoa fudge tonight, and it's so good. Smooth and creamy and just chocolatey. It's wonderful. It's like the old-fashioned, what our moms and grandmas used to make when Hershey cocoa would print that recipe on the can when I was a kid. And my mom used to make it a lot. And I haven't made it in years. They say it ships really well. I don't know. Never shipped it, but definitely great for the holidays. And easy to make. Well, I shouldn't say easy to make. It's just a few ingredients, and you have to be patient and watch it up to temperature. You only stir it at the beginning, and then you just leave it alone, let it boil. And then once it gets to about 240 or so, then you turn it off. Then add your butter and vanilla and let it come down to like a lukewarm temperature. Then you're going to stir it, whip it a lot until it loses its shininess, or close to losing its shininess. It turns more dull as you beat it, and it becomes more thick. Of course, you can add nuts to it if you want to, or you don't have to. You could add peanut butter. But it's the smoothest, it's yummy. It's very, like you could eat more than one piece. Even though it's decadent and chocolatey and sweet. It's hard not to eat more than one. Which I did good. I just did a little quality control, making sure it tastes okay. Then I have soup beans in the Instant Pot. I need to make cornbread tomorrow. And that'll be dinner tomorrow. I love my Instant Pot. I don't know if you guys have one or if you use it. It's it's always been, I've always been fearful of a pressure cooker. But this is an electric one and it's more safe. I feel, secure using it. I've made so many things in there. It cooks a meal in 30 minutes, sometimes less than an hour. Like I made rice in it. It's not very long to make rice, frozen chicken. I've made cooked ground beef in there, just from the freezer. Course roasts, and then you can add your vegetables after, because they don't take very long to cook. Mashed potatoes are awesome in there, which I just made a couple days ago with meatloaf. I didn't put the meatloaf in there. I put the meatloaf in the oven, but I made mashed potatoes in there. I suppose you could make meatloaf in there. I've made a cheesecake or cheesecakes in there. It's 40 minutes to make a cheesecake in the Instant Pot. Macaroni salad, and then I add my eggs in there too. Cooking my macaronis and the eggs at the same time. So your eggs are boiled by the time you get your macaroni out. You just have to peel your eggs and add your liquid to the macaroni. It was a game changer when I got it. I have a few of them. I gave them to the kids for gifts. They're just wonderful. It takes cooking time way down, and especially if you're a busy mom or dad, grandparent, or if you're in college. It's great for college dorms. I love it. I love my Instant Pot. That's that. Let me see if I can work on this one. Work on my ripple for a little bit. This stitch, I have to pay attention and count sometimes to keep myself on track so I don't mess up. But I still mess up sometimes, even when I'm counting, so. Go up the hill with 3 double crochets. Then you do an increase in the next 2. There's 1 increase. And repeat. There's your second one. Oh Hola. Hola. From is that Puerto Rico? Oh, welcome. ¿Cómo estás? Soy mamá. Hablo español muy poquito. That's Spanish. So we're going to do 2 double crochets together. Two together. Let's see, make sure. See, I get to talking, and just like that. Just like that. See there, 2. Okay. I do need to add one more. One more double. Now I can combine 2. 2 double crochets together. You act like you're going to do a double crochet there, but you leave the 2 loops. You don't take them completely off. And you're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch in back loop only. Pull it through. Then you're going to pull through 2 and pull through 3. So you're bringing two stitches up into 1. You can see that. So the 2 come up to 1. And then you're going to repeat that. You're going to take it down to 2 loops and then yarn over and go into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull off 2, yarn over, pull off 3. And then you're going to go back up the hill and do 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. Go. And then you're going to do an increase at the top. Means 2 stitches into the same hole right there. And then you're going to repeat. Do another increase into the next stitch. And that makes your peak. Then you're going to go back down the hill with 3 double crochets. In the back loop only. Back loop, just like that. That's 2, and then 3. And then you're going to do 2 double crochets together. This is 1. Then you'll repeat that. two become one. Oops. And then you go back up the hill, a double crochet into the next 3 stitches. One, two, and 3. Then you do an increase. Two into the same stitch. Then you repeat it into the stitch beside it. And that forms the peak. Then you're going to go back down with 3 double crochets. And I usually tilt my work a little bit so I can see those stitches there. You can see your back loop better if you tilt it. See, pick that up. Double crochet number 1, double crochet number 2, double crochet number 3. Hello, Damaris. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets together. 2 and then 3, and then repeat. And then 3 more double crochets up the hill. And then your increase. Back down the hill with 3 double crochets. That's 2, that's 3, and then 2 double crochets together. That's 1. That's 2. And back up the hill with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then your 2 increases. That's 1, and this is 2. crochets. Two, three, and then 2 double crochets together. And then repeat on that. And then you should be left with 4 chains here, 4 stitches, 2, 3, 4. And you put a double crochet into the first 3, and then 2 double crochets in the end. And then I think I'm just going to leave the 4 of the gray, and then I'm going to add a different color. Maybe red again, red, gray, red, gray. Hi Vimla Sharma. So I don't have the red here with me at the moment, so I may put this to the side with the waffle blanket, and then do a little work on my other one. This is also a ripple. Let me move that a little bit so you can see better. And this is a baby blanket. It's really soft, the yarn again. So I did, in order to figure out where I'm at, sometimes I have to look. And these are increases at the top. 2 increases, and then double crochet, and double crochet going down, big hill, and then you do 2 double crochets together to make 1, which I did that, if you can see the pink. Brought 2 up together to form one stitch. So I'm going to do that again, a repeat here. And then you're going to connect this second one with the first one. 2 becomes 1. Then you're going to go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. And it is easier just to turn your work so you can see the top of the stitch and go in the back loop. And then you're going to do 2 increases. Back loop only again. Increase is 2 double crochets into the same hole. And that's 1. And then you repeat that into the stitch beside it. 2 double crochets into the same stitch or same hole there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love it. It's very soft. I think this is baby bee yarn. So I did the 2 increases at the top, and then I'm going to go back down the hill with 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to combine these 2 stitches here and these 2 stitches to form 1 stitch. You're going to act like you're going to do a double crochet, pull it through, but you're going to keep 2 loops on, and then you're going to yarn over and grab that next stitch back loop, yarn over and pull through. Then you're going to yarn over, pull off 2, and yarn over and pull off the last 3. And that pulls us 2 stitches into 1. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is a wave pattern. Then you're going to repeat that. They also call it a ripple stitch. There's that. We're going to pull off 2 and then pull off 3. And then that is our valley. So we're going to go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. I'm glad. I love it too. It makes such a neat looking blanket. It's different, but I like the indentations. Gives it some dimension. There's 3. Try to go. Madeline, you tried to crochet that pattern? Did you have did you have trouble with it? You said you tried, so I know at first I was relearning it. It's been many years, and it's a challenge until you kind of get the hang of it. But I had to pull this out probably 3 times. I was telling you guys that were in my live last night. I had to do that, and then this one as well. I couldn't figure out which one I missed. I knew I missed a stitch somewhere because these were all wonky. They were off. And I'm like, I know it's somewhere, but it took me a while to figure out where I messed up on that one. Too far, my favorite is the corner to corner so far. Like over here. Is that what you mean? Because this is where I had trouble. And then, of course, I missed a stitch somewhere. I want to crochet a scarf finish 46 inches. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Once you get this down here, once you get to the end and you have 4 stitches, you're in good shape. I was messing that up. 4.5 inches wide. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. I love a crocheted scarf. Oh, perfect. Yeah. You know, sometimes you can hide them. So. And there are times that I obviously notice a big difference and I need to pull it back to the stitch where I messed up. And then there's sometimes that I can cover. I can add a stitch or delete one and it's fine. It works out perfect. Oh, okay. Perfect. That works too. Anything you can do, little tips and tricks. Then we're going to do 2 increases here at the top. And then repeat. Where are you? I am in the United States. How about you? 1, 2. Oh, you're in Washington? You're in the United States too? I have a lot of people from other countries in my lives. Well, welcome in. I'm over in Ohio. One, 2, 3. Hi, Rosalie. Whether you're a crocheter or you just come in to watch and relax, welcome. And then you end with 4 stitches on the end. The first 3 you're going to do a double crochet, and then the last one you're going to do 2 double crochets. Crochet, knit, and loom hats. Awesome. Awesome. I have not made a loom hat before, but somebody said I should try it. I don't know. I've never. I need some instruction how to do it. Just like anything, it's a learning curve, right? Easy? Okay. I love learning new things. Two doubles on the end. I use 2 oh, do you? Oh, that's neat. Oh, I bet that's nice and warm too. You know, I taught myself to knit several years ago, but I'm not that great at knitting because if I lose stitches off my knitting needle, I'm in trouble. I can't figure out how to put the stitch back on right without messing it up. I made scarves and blankets knitted, but I have to be really, really careful. And then somebody suggested I get those knitting needles with the plastic piece that holds all my stitches on. And I did do that. But I haven't used them yet, I was gonna say. So you put a double crochet into your first stitch, not the 3 doubles that you made at the end. You go to your next stitch, go into the back loop, double crochet, and then you're going to double crochet the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to double crochet 2 together for your decrease, and leave 2 on the chain, 2 on the hook, yarn over and go get that next back loop, pull off 2 and pull off 3, and then you're going to repeat that. This yarn is so easy to work with that it just glides through the crochet hook real easy. Hello, welcome in. Then you're going to go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. Repeat the increase. And that's your peak. And then I usually, periodically, I'll look to make sure that my increases match down through, and then my valleys match my 2 double crochets into 1. Make sure those look okay consistently. And then you go back down the hill with 3 double crochets. Hi. Welcome in. And then you're going to do a decrease, 2 double crochets together. And then repeat that again. And then 3 double crochets back up the hill. Three. And then increase. And a repeat increase. Hi, Gwenda. You guys, I get on here with you, and the time just goes. I didn't even realize it's been an hour already. I was going to be on here for 30 minutes, and an hour just flew by like nothing. Time flies when you're having fun. Truly, I mean, it really does fly by on my YouTube lives. Don't even realize it. That's 1, 2, 3 down the hill, and then 2 more decreases. Double crochet, 2 together. But thank you all for making it so enjoyable. It's so nice to be in here with nice people. if there's anything that you want to see, something different, if you have questions, I'll try to get the answer if I don't know it. 2, 3, and then 2 increases. Oops. Repeat your increase. And sometimes I have to say this out loud so I know where I'm at. Here we go. It's a peek. And that's what the ripple stitch looks like right now on this baby blanket. Here's my other one I was working on earlier. That's a ripple. And this is the waffle that I've been working on, angel white color. So I will hop off here since it's been an hour, and I will see you all bright and early in the morning. And if not, that's okay. I'll see you when I see you. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful day tomorrow, you guys. Thanks again for being here. You make it so enjoyable to be on lives. So thanks for spending a little time with me, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye, everybody.